It's a new week in the Mac Lab, and I'd like to encourage you to read this quote about one of the paradoxes of creativity. That in order to think originally, we must familiarize ourselves with the ideas of others. It's not plagiarism, it's not copying, it is feeding your heart and mind and soul. You can't just work with your nose to the grindstone. The idea that you are a sole island of creativity. Yes, you have superpowers, but those superpowers need to be fed. So, I am going to provide all these links. The free goods this week from Creative Market are really cool. And they're free for this week only, and then they're gone forever. You can't get at them. I will supply this link once again. Oh, look, free goods. Excuse me. And yes, you must sign up in order to download these. And then you'll get the weekly newsletter and you'll be able to be reminded of the free goods each week. Deal Jumbo archives their free goods, which is very cool. Thank you very much. So that you can download them. And again, you're going to have to sign in, but this will give you some new fonts, some new textures, some new photos, the idea that, hey, you have new materials to work from. Layers Magazine, this is a completely legitimate site, and if you spend any time here clicking on anything, this pop-up is going to appear. I downloaded these. This is pretty cool. This is a solid collection of freebies. And inside Layers Magazine, I don't happen to like this tutorial too much, but there are lots of tutorials about the products you may or may not be using. My goodness. We Graphics, I just searched for free. Oh look, 439 freebies here on We Graphics. And there are hundreds of other sites that provide free resources. Hundreds. Oh, look, I searched for freebies on Smashing Magazine and found a long list of freebies. And I reminded you that Smashing has a monthly newsletter. Hey, look, right there. Oh, subscribe to the newsletter. And you can find, if you do a little searching, all the newsletters have been archived with all their stories. Another great resource, Abdizito, just a wonderful design site. You will encounter an inappropriate image or two. Roll with it. Skip past it. Don't linger. Look at this story. This guy, it's been snowing on the East Coast. Somebody's going around making graffiti like this on cars. Is that beautiful? Non-destructive, temporary, and inspiring. Just lovely. What a wonderful way to spend your creativity in public. Pinterest. Hey, I just searched for typography and poster and got a whole bunch of posters. Ooh, I love that. So simple, so powerful, so wonderful, and brilliant. Start collecting images that inspire you. We talked about a morgue file. The simplest way is just create a folder in your account and drag cool images into it. How simple is that? Or if you like Pinterest, set up your own Pinterest board and start collecting imagery. Then look at artists. Nick Bantock, one of my favorite artist, author, writes books, illustrates his books. Oh, look, how could you create something like this? Haven't we been learning about layers and blend modes and textures and masks and the rest? He does a lot of this manually with paintbrushes and photographs and the like. But Photoshop can mimic all that. You can do the same. Or you can bring in imagery and use our scanner. What a concept. I can scan things. Well, of course you can. You can take pictures of them. Think about what you'd like to create. The combination of typography, physical elements, textures. What can you do? And a more traditional artist, Robert Rauschenberg, changed things up. As I lived my life, I happen to like Rauschenberg a lot. Not for everybody, but you can search for artists. What about it? Hey, what are these? What are these? What happens if you click on that? I don't know. And then for those of you who like to read, I know, it's not for everyone. It wasn't for me. I didn't start reading until my mid 20s. Um, I've got a list of cool books here that you may or may not like. Oh, and some of you are going to see the videos. I'll just watch a video. I want you to watch these videos, but I don't want you to watch them in class. Go ahead, watch them on your own free time. These are worth a listen. This is eye-opening. A concept on your future. Spend a half hour and start thinking about your life. This is a wonderful rock and talk about games and why we should be playing more. Again, watch at home. And then motivation. Oh my. Spend some time. Look at that. Think about it. Great inspirational activities. So for today, I'd like you to feed your mind, like it said on this page. Feed the mind. I should change that. Feed the mind, fire the imagination. And we could substitute your there. I don't know. But do it. Do something. And do something every day. Look at this featured quest. You know, if we head to Q, remember in January I told you I'd make a new quest every day, a new featured quest, and I've just taken one step after another, and those steps have led to a page that used to just have one quest on it, to a page that's growing with quest after quest after quest. And this video you're watching is the 70th video on the MacLab Video Tutorial YouTube channel. How about that? One step at a time, and you build something of value. Feed your mind today. Get inspired. Become familiar with the work of others. And then create your own magic.